Vibes Tribe. What the guan, man? What vibes? October 15th, 2019, and you're tuned into another episode, Vibes Tribe, with a guan. You see, we change up the scenery a little bit, Vibes Tribe. Yes, man. I like how you can see the energy from the candle. That's all. You see the energy from the candle? The lights. Yes. We have the red candle and the red background. Grounding energy. A grounding, okay? Stand up on your own 2 feet. That's what I'm right now. Okay, Vibes? Yes, Vibes Tribe. So go on, everybody. I hope so everybody is good. Taurus, you are up, my dear. As always, okay, all my lovely subscribers, thank you so much. Thank you to all of my 60 or so followers and subscribers. I appreciate you because I remember when it was 13, and then it was 15, and then it was 17. You see? Everyone is getting the energy. Everyone is catching wind of vibes, little by little. You see? Nothing wrong with that. Because I would not be up here recording just to hear myself talk. I want to make sure on the north side. I would not be doing that. Okay, Vibes? I come here for you. I come to share my energy, my gifts, my light with you. Okay? Taurus. All of my Taurus that follow the channel. Mavibian Warriors, them. You know we do your pre-shuffle with the Animal Spirit Guides deck. All right? You know while we're shuffling, we go ahead and go through our spill. Okay, and cards are drop out, you see? So we gotta do it again. Cause enough cards to drop out. Yes, Taurus. So like I was saying, you know you get your pre-shuffle message with the Animal Spirit Guides deck. You know we do your general healing message with the African American Tarot deck. And you know that if we need, under special circumstances, to give you another message, the Conscious Oracle deck is here with the cockle shells done on top of it. Okay? Yes, Taurus. Now we get into it. What is your pre-shuffle message, Taurus? What do you need to know? My higher consciousness, all of my gifts, all of my spirit guides are all here for you, Taurus. So let's see what I'm going. Okay? And as always, while I'm shuffling your pre-shuffle message, make me say something. My spill. Taurus, this will not resonate for each and every Taurus. All of the trillion and billion of Tauruses that are on YouTube, this will not resonate with each one, okay? Energy also does not have an expiration date. Energy is not milk. So yes, you can check out other Taurus videos on the channel at different time frames of different episodes. And yes, it can help you with what you have going on right now. Okay, for sure. You check. Okay? There's your pre-shuffle message come out. What else? Taurus, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Vibes, XVIIIBES. Okay? Let me hear, sis, something. Make sure I covered everything. Oh, yeah, you have to place the energies, Taurus. I could be talking to granny, auntie. You see, look a picnic down the road. You tell me whose energy I'm picking up on, Taurus. Because I could be picking up on anybody's energy. All right? The thing about being an empath, being a light worker, being intuitive, having clairvoyant gifts, clairaudient gifts, all of these different gifts, who knows whose energy I'm picking up on, okay? But as an empath, I definitely feel it, okay? And that part is clear. There is much clarity in having gifts of a clairvoyant, empath, intuitive, having psychic gifts, all of these gifts that I didn't just wake up one day with. I've had them since I was born. But when I was a picnic, when I was a kid, they used to scare me. I used to, I wasn't used to my gifts at the time. My grandfather and my mother both having these same gifts, all right? So, a heritage something this from Yah, you understand? I was born in Jamaica. Both my mama and my papa are Jamaican, okay? I was born in Jamaica and left when I was very, very small. Visited back and forth a few times when I was a kid. The most recent I've been back to Jamaica was in 2017, and I'm homesick already. You understand? Homesick bod. Especially when I go to the grocery store to get fruits and vegetables, and there's not a selection whatsoever. When if I was back in Jamaica, I could go outside and pick something off the tree. You understand? For free. Let me not get homesick again. Okay, Taurus? Back to your reading. All right. So with your pre-shuffle here, you have the camel in the reverse and the humpback whale in the reverse. The camel says, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Trust that you have everything you already need, Taurus. The camel says you have the resources to get through. You currently have the resources. It's in the reverse, so this is currently energy. You got to trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Do you trust it, Taurus? Next is the humpback whale, also in the reverse. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. Music meditation for some of my Taurus. That's what the humpback whale is saying. Music meditation. Have you heard any music lately, Taurus? Or have you been so stressed out about things that don't matter? Day-to-day stressors, school, work. Stop and listen to some music. Okay? Because music is a form of meditation for some of my Taurus here. It's essential to your healing and your well-being, meaning it's essential to making you feel better, and it's essential to your day-to-day life. That's deep. Okay? That's deep energy, Taurus. So met with Guan. Okay? Right into your general healing message with Guan, Taurus. Bakayad, bakayad, bakayad. Soon gone, bakayad, bakayad. Why? Tell yourself. Imagine leaving your home country from a baby, guys, and only going back a few times since then. You would be homesick as fuck too. Boy, gosh. But tell yourself. Here we go. Spirit, it's October 15th, 2019. What messages do you have for Taurus? What do you want Taurus to know? Let's see, says something already left here, so we have take it. All right, my dears. We have your something here, so we have yours spread out. Okay? Taurus, before we get into your general message, I want to take a second to make sure that you know to check the description box, okay? There's always links that are free, and the cost nothing. You understand? It's free. Free information, free knowledge. I'm not just here reading cards. Anybody can read cards, okay? We're using gifts, all right? And we're using intuition, and we're using knowledge, okay? Meaning, as I continue to grow and learn more, may I share what, okay? I'm sharing it with you. So understand, Vibes Tribe. Understand that there are free links in the description box, one of which called astrosofa.com. It is not my website. I'm sharing it with you for free, all right? so that you can go and get your full chart information. What do you mean, full chart information? All right, so you're here as a Taurus watching this video, right? Because your birthday is associated with Taurus. That's only your sun sign. Do you know you have a moon sign? Do you know you have a rising sign? Do you know you have a north node and a south node that you could be watching at least, what, 5, 6 videos for? At least. So you're watching this Taurus video only looking at your sun sign when you can be watching videos for your whole chart, getting a full spectrum of what you got going on right now in your life, what you need guidance with. You see, information for you. See? Yeah, make sure to check out something, okay? For sure. All right, into your general reading, Taurus. First is the Two of Swords in reverse. You're being reminded of duality, my love. Duality, complete opposites, polar opposites. The good, the bad, the hot, the cold. All right? That's what this is. What does that mean for you? All right? It could also mean the present you versus the past you. It could also mean the mature you today that has learned many life lessons versus the you maybe 15, 20 years ago that was completely young, out here bopping, not really knowing what's going on, you see? So when it comes to the Two of Swords in reverse, the energy I'm picking up on this is learn lessons from all facets of you, my dear. Taurus, learn lessons from all facets of you. Don't just feel, oh, because today I'm an adult, I know everything today and there's nothing that I can learn from my past, because you would be slowing yourself down on your personal journey. There's most certainly shit that you can learn from your past. Stop and meditate on it sometimes. Everyone is so overly stressed and overly worried about things that your soul, your higher consciousness really does not care about. And it's crazy because I too did not know this until I had my first spiritual awakening years ago. Understand, while you're stressing about, oh, the kids in daycare, oh, work, oh, school, oh, traffic, oh, I spilled coffee on my shirt, all of that shit, your soul doesn't care about none of that. Okay? Take the old you, for some of you, the you that you try to keep buried, the you that you don't want to think about, the you that you're like, oh man, I'm embarrassed to say I was moving like that. What lessons did you learn from that version of you, that facet of you, Taurus? Because those are the lessons that you should be reflecting on today to help you with who you are today. You've grown so much. You've elevated so much. You've overcome through so much. And sometimes you don't even know who was helping you. You don't know how you made it. I can tell you your spirit guides and your higher consciousness had your back. I can tell you that. You see, but everybody has different belief systems. And I respect different belief systems. But understand, take the lessons that you learned from the old you, from the darkest side of you, from the most upset, angry, hurt side of you. What lessons did you learn in that space of you, Taurus, that is helping you today? Take a second to meditate on that, because that's deep as fuck. Like, that's some deep ass knowledge right there. That is deep. And it can go extra deep depending on who you are. Take the message that resonates with you, left to something that does not speak to you or your situation. Okay? But think about that, like, damn. Some of you could write a book on all of the lessons that you've learned from when it was a picnic, from when you were a jit, from when you were a youth to now. It's like, damn, half the ways that you were moving when you were younger, it's like you didn't know any of the knowledge and wisdom that you know today. And that's why I still like screw face, turn a side eye. I still make up my face anytime someone is sad about growing older. Anytime someone is sad that their birthday is coming around and they're getting older, why are you sad for it? Why are you sad that you're gaining wisdom? That's what you do when you grow older. You gain wisdom. You learn lessons. Why would that be something to be sad or depressed about? Oh, I know why. Because when I listen to Baga Society, and when I listen to propaganda, and when I listen to the media, right? Yeah, okay. That's the only person has you feeling sad. To get older, to get wiser, to learn more lessons. Why would you be sad about growing older? Somebody needed to hear that. Somebody, like, every year on their birthday, they're depressed and sad. They don't want to get older. Do you know there's kids in the hood that don't even make it out? Like, they lost their lives at 8, at 7, at 6, just playing in the front yard, minding their business. Kids that weren't even 18, kids that didn't even make it to prom, lost their life before they were supposed to, way too soon, because of violence. And you stand up here at 50 or 60 and you're sad that you made it in this carnation that long? That's terrible. Everybody has free will to think how they want to think, Taurus, but that's some backwards ass shit to me. You got kids that haven't even made it to prom, let alone made it to living their life, and they lost their life behind gun violence, gang violence, whatever. You see? And let's not even talk about that. Sickness I lick off, enough pick me. You understand? Sickness is killing enough people. You see? All this poisonous ass fucking food. GMO filled food. You understand? All this pork and red meat that some people feel they have to eat because Big Mama fed it to the family. And that's the same type of diet that killed her. Why ain't nobody paying attention to that? Yo, the same hog maws and chitlins and all this stuff that I don't damn eat. But anyway, all this stuff that people, oh, that's Big Mama recipe. Y'all not understanding that that's what's killing off your lineage and your family? But we blindly just gonna keep eating the same, jeez, Taurus, I'm gonna bring it back. Let me bring it back. You understand? Because that's a whole nother jewel dropping conversation for us to have. That's a whole nother conversation. And yes, we drop jewels here too at Vibes. Yes, Naman, we drop jewels here too. All right? But back to your reading and back to my point. Do not be shamed to learn lessons from the old you that can help you today. Don't be afraid to learn lessons from the younger you, from the immature you, the adolescent you. You should thank that version of you. You have to thank your inner child. Because it's like you wouldn't be who you are today without those lessons. You understand where I'm coming from? The King of Swords is next in the reverse. This is my Taurus sitting and meditating on a lot. A lot. You are sitting and meditating on a lot of thought processes, downloads, synchronicities. Where did these come from, you ask? Well, you just had a full moon. You just had a full moon. Recently, I want to say a couple of days ago. Full moon always bring illumination. Always shine light upon sitting in for see. Okay? And this full moon was more so focused on relationships, growth, personal development, personal maturity, personal growth. You understand? But a lot of you are still meditating on those downloads. A lot of you are still waking up, Vibes Tribe. Still waking up now. And you're waking up with so much on your mind. You're not stressing. But what happened is while you were sleeping, your higher consciousness was dropping downloads on that ass. That's what was happening while you were sleeping. With the King of Swords here in the reverse, you are literally meditating and processing all of these downloads and synchronicities that you have been getting, okay? Regarding everything we were just discussing with duality and learning lessons from yourself. That's what people mean, Vibes Tribe, when they say that you're in the teacher spot and the student. That's what they mean when they say that, because you're teaching yourself as a teacher, but as a student, you're learning from yourself as well. Three of Pentacles is here. You need to focus, my love. Focus. You don't even have to be doing anything right now. Don't push yourself or force yourself to feel like you're supposed to be doing A, B, C, D, E, or F. Right now, your only job is literally processing all of these downloads and all of this knowledge that you're getting. All right? Because a lot of you are learning lessons that you've been seen, you've been known, like, year after year after year, I know that this is what I've been shown, but it's like it's finally clicking in your head now, like, yo, I don't want to move like that no more. You understand what I'm saying, Taurus? Let me know in the description box below in the comment section. Let me know. Come and know set on our relate to me. I chat both. All right? Okay. The Ace of Swords is here. Swords are communication. And that's certainly what you're working on. Okay? But what you got to understand is this is communication with yourself. Not sitting in the mirror talking to yourself, which that's called mirror gazing. That's actually a form of spell casting. All right? But that's some 5D shit that some of you may not be ready for. You have to be on a certain wavelength, a certain vibration to even watch this channel. I say it all the time. All right? So we're not so much talking about mirror gazing, mirror magic. This is just you communicating with yourself, your higher consciousness dropping downloads and gifts on you, synchronicities. Okay? Again, with the Eight of Wands, enough messages them. You see all the wands on the man back and the clouds beneath him feet? Enough messages, enough messages, enough downloads. When you sleep, you are literally waking up, not stressed. You feel like you slept really hard, right? But when you wake up out of that sleep and you feel like you slept so hard, before you can even brush your teeth, boom, 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 boom. You have so many downloads, so many messages coming to you. And for those of you that don't know what a download is, that's no problem. We're all on different parts of our spiritual journey, right? A download is something that your higher consciousness, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your guardians, whoever you believe in, guardian angels, is like dropping information on you while you sleep. Literally. Why is it so special while you're asleep? Because when you're asleep, sweetheart, you are the closest to the spiritual realm when you are asleep. You are the closest. Okay? That's where the term good morning comes from. I try not to say good morning because we're not mourning anything, right? But when you're asleep spiritually, you die out of this consciousness, out of this 3D realm, out of the matrix, and you go back to the spiritual realm. Okay? So when people say good morning, that's where that term comes from. If you hear me say grand rising, because there's nothing to mourn about waking up. There's nothing to mourn about that. That's a good thing that you woke up. You have another day to learn knowledge of self, to learn who you are, to get out of this matrix. Okay? Period. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, knowledge is being shared while you're meditating. These cards are different, but they're saying the same thing. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is you sharing knowledge. What do you mean, Drew? I'm not sharing knowledge. I'm not a teacher. No, this is your higher self, your higher consciousness, your soul sharing knowledge with you. Okay? And this card is under the King of Swords, the card I told you about you processing all of your downloads. So yes, your higher consciousness is sharing knowledge with you, and your higher consciousness is you. All right? These readings will not be for everybody, my love. Some of you have to literally raise your vibration and raise your wavelength and then come back. Some of you won't even follow any of my readings. And it's not nothing against you. It's just the fact that you aren't there yet on your spiritual journey. A spiritual journey is an individual journey. I'm not here to try to sway, try to wake anybody up. I'm not here to try to tell somebody something is wrong or right. I'm here sharing this knowledge and these jewels. And I'm always going to be here sharing these knowledge and these jewels for those who are waking up and are on their journey. Okay? But like I said, for some of you, like before I had my spiritual awakening, I couldn't come to my channel at Vibes and understand nothing. Nothing that I be talking about now. Because 4 years ago, I wasn't in a spiritual awakening. And I wouldn't have known any of these terms that I'm speaking on now, talking about higher consciousness and vibrations and wavelengths. So don't feel bad in any way, shape, or form if you're not there yet. You understand? All right. The Wheel of Fortune. You have it. You already have it, Taurus. There's so much magic. I'm also feeling like a solar plexus chakra. Wear the color yellow for some of you. Meditate on the color yellow. Meditate on that solar plexus chakra, because that's your personal power. That's you unlocking and awakening to, Taurus, your personal power. What do you mean, Jew? Am I a Power Ranger? No. Like, you have powers far greater than that. That's the joke, is waking up to your power. That's what I get from this fortune. It's like a lot of you are trying to see like different hustles, different jobs. What's different ways I can get to this savings that I want? It's like you have everything in you that you need already. You already have it. For some of you, give yourself time to unlock it. For others of you, keep doing what you're doing. It's coming. Meditating, being open, spending time amongst nature. That's what spirituality teaches you. To spend time amongst nature, to get to know yourself, get to know your higher consciousness. Spirituality isn't bashing you and telling you you're going to die and go to hell if you don't do this. You see? There's a difference. Again, not knocking anyone's belief system, but spirituality does not tell you that you're going to die and burn and all this other shit if you don't do what this person wants you to do. Like, spirituality is a self journey. Okay? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Everything you want, need, and desire, you already have it, baby. You already have it. Let's meditate on that for a minute, because that's deep. Some of you are working so hard, stressing your mind out every day, trying to think, Taurus. What can we do to better our situation, better ourselves? It's like, yo, you already have everything. And some of you are cussing me out like, Jew, if I have everything, I wouldn't be watching this channel right now trying to get help, trying to get answers. And it's like, it's a personal thing. You just have to unlock it within yourself. You have to unlock it within yourself. No one can't hand it to you. No one can't say, here, here it is, take it. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. You have to unlock it within yourself. And that takes time. The same way that you're working on communication, working on receiving these downloads, working on understanding them, it's like you already have everything you need, man. You definitely do. For some of you, as much as you're wanting to switch careers and go back to school and, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, you don't even have to do none of that. You have everything in your mind already that can help you. You just have to unlock it. There's a completion here with the World card in the reverse. Something is done, something is finished. And what I'm feeling with this is that your old ways of thinking and moving and allowing people to treat you certain ways are over. You're not moving like that no more. You've talked about it for a long time. You've tried to explain it to motherfuckers for a long time. But now you have a certain requirement of yourself, Taurus, that newfound requirement of yourself is what's making the whole world have to conform and adjust to your standard for you. That's some deep shit. Who can relate to talking your head off, telling someone what you deserve, what you want, what you require, and then actually requiring it of yourself to then require it from everybody else. Another example, in case you didn't get that. I can hold this water bottle here and say, I'm so thirsty. Oh, I'm so thirsty. And go on a whole hour rant of why I'm so thirsty and how I'm so thirsty, right? But until I require myself to quench my thirst, I'm going to still be thirsty. Period. You cannot require other people to treat you a certain way, Taurus, if you're not treating yourself that way. You can't look for anybody to treat you differently than how you treat yourself, Taurus. What are you allowing within yourself while you're trying to tell somebody else to do different? For example, you don't take care of yourself. You don't take care of your own health, but you're requiring someone you date that they're supposed to take care of your health? No. They're not going to do that because you're not requiring it of yourself. I hope you catch my drift, Taurus. There's a completion here of that type of fuckery. There's a completion, like you're not allowing or tolerating mistreatment anymore of yourself. And for years, you've talked to many different people about what you require, what you want. You've went on tangents and rants, what you want, what you require, what you want, what you require. But those people didn't see you requiring a standard from yourself. So it went in one ear and out the other. And you can't be mad at them for that. You have caused this completion. You, Taurus, are the reason why this world card is here in the reverse. You have required the completion of the past bull of you accepting any and everything. You have a newfound standard for yourself, Taurus. And that's why now, no one in your path, no one in your life, no one at work or school can carry you any different now that you have a certain standard for yourself. In the past, it didn't matter what you was trying to tell them because you weren't moving like that with yourself. That's some deep shit, Taurus. Yes, Taurus. We definitely are going to call this one something along the lines of standards. You know, elevation and standards. Like, there's so much knowledge that you're still processing. Don't hurt yourself. Like, I'm not being funny. Literally, just meditate on it. Don't overthink. Don't stress on a self. Literally. Everything that you're catching, everything coming your way, the full moon has a lot to do with it. But it's where you are in your path as well. Okay? Yes, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching your reading, as always. Like, share, and subscribe to mine. Okay? Turn on your post notifications so you don't miss our random energy, because we definitely drop energy at random. Okay? Did I help you? Do you resonate with what I'm saying? What I'm saying resonate with your situation? Let me know. Okay? Look more.